you today? I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to come to you very quickly to add a little bit more to the discussion of what I talked about yesterday. I made the video, How Did We Get Here? Where I spoke about basically the fall of Western civilization and how the death of Princess Diana led to a slow degradation of womanhood, or the way that womanhood was displayed, particularly through the media. And I just wanted to add a little bit more. I wanted to say, I mentioned the names of Pamela Anderson, Kim Kardashian, and Cardi B as they were good totems to show how it got progressively worse. And I would like to say that I personally enjoyed Pamela Anderson when she came out. She genuinely, to me, seemed like she was a good time, like she was having a lot of fun, and that was her genuine personality. I felt like it wasn't exactly the lifestyle that young girls should be promoted, but she seemed to be genuinely having a good time. By the time Kim Kardashian came around, she had a similar vibe. You know, she had the sex tape and everything. I've seen brief pieces of both of these women's sex tapes. Pamela Anderson looks like she knows what she's doing. Like I said, she looks like she's a good time. Kim Kardashian, in my opinion, does not. That is part of it. And then we hear that this is the type of person who will call the paparazzi and tell them that she's going to be at a restaurant in order to get her photograph taken. This kind of energy is where the problem began. More even than the lifestyle, it was the faking of this lifestyle on top of the fact that it was a lifestyle that is a little seedy, that began to really destroy not only Hollywood, but the culture of people. And the rise of the internet and the rise of this kind of celebrity, where everything is a setup and everything is an inside job and all of it's kind of fake, that is really where the problem skyrocketed. This is where the cancer metastasized. And that is what we are in right now, where there's really no talent. There isn't even anything aesthetically righteous to look at with these women. It's all just smoke and mirrors. And that is the real problem. It's bigger than what you would think is modest or what you think is gracious or whatever, as long as you're being authentic. Mm-hmm. And at some point, the just kind of seedy nature gave way to seedy and fake, which is even worse because you're still seedy. The seedy part is real, but the whole orchestration around your life, that's the part that's fake. And that is a big problem. And that became a huge problem because people took that cue and started faking their lives online. And that is just a crazy whole world that people are caught up in right now. So it has been a slippery slope. And things have just gotten increasingly worse because now we're at a point where not only is the person willing to orchestrate things, but they're also willing to worship like the devil or pledge their allegiance to the darkness on top of being fake, on top of being seedy. Like, that's kind of very, very dark stuff. That's dark world light work. That's why I even do any of this. And now you can see how we got from a place that was light and beautiful to a place that's very, very dark. And just know that it's not just women. It's not just this situation. The entire world has gotten increasingly darker. You know how they say, oh, every generation thinks that their generation before it was better? It was. And it has been increasingly worse. And we're at the end of it, which is the best part. Okay, so that is all I have to say right now, and I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.